This week, we talked about a bill that would prohibit ticket companies like Ticketmaster from limiting where you can resell those tickets. Well, today, that bill basically died. It's not becoming law anytime soon. What's interesting, though, is that the Carolina Panthers and some smaller arts groups joined forces to make that happen, asking the lawmakers to dump this bill. And we wanted to know why. And to get some of those answers, we spoke to WRAL investigative sports reporter Brian Murphy over at Murph's Turf. Murph, how are you, bud?
Hey, Dan, how are you?
Good. So we mentioned that this bill has died, but as somebody who covers the legislature often, does a bill ever really die entirely?
Not really. Not in this state legislature. It can always be attached to another bill. It can be thrown into the budget. There are many ways for a bill to come back to life.
So let's first start with what this bill was meant to do in its kind of best form.
Yeah, I mean, I think the supporters of this bill, the proponents, the people who brought it, wanted to break Ticketmaster's monopoly in some ways. They basically said, and their argument was pretty simple, if you buy a ticket, it's your ticket. You can sell that ticket anywhere you want for any price you want, for $9 or $900. It's your ticket, and wherever you sell it and wherever I buy it, I shouldn't be denied entry to that concert, that sporting event, you name it, that comedian, just because I bought it off a secondary market like a SeatGeek or a StubHub.
As a consumer, that makes sense. But again, it died. Give us an idea of why.
Well, the Carolina Panthers, for one, argued against this bill. They do have a deal with Ticketmaster, as does the Carolina Hurricanes, as do the Charlotte Hornets. So Ticketmaster has their hands in a lot of business when it comes to the ticket market and the ticket marketplace. But there were other small groups like Arts North Carolina, which represents nonprofits and arts organizations and small venues, who said, we actually need some of the protections that this bill would wipe away when it comes to ticket resales. We don't want lots of bots coming in or big ticket brokers coming in and buying all the tickets and then selling them wherever they want. And obviously there are some powerful forces aligned with the Ticketmaster side of this, and that's why they got the bill killed.
So are there more protections then? So if you have to buy from Ticketmaster and then if you want to resell, you have to resell again through Ticketmaster. It's just more of another layer to help keep bots out.
This is not in place right now. If you buy a ticket, you can go to StubHub, you can go to SeatGeek, you can sell it to your neighbor. There are no restrictions on what you can do with that ticket. This is a preemptive bill. There is concern that eventually, because of Ticketmaster's dominance in the market, they may institute that you can only sell that ticket back to Ticketmaster. You can't get into this event if you bought that ticket through SeatGeek or StubHub.
I'm wondering how the average person who wants to go to a concert or a sporting event is really impacted by this sort of thing.
I mean, we've seen a lot of work done in this area, right? All-in pricing, so that when you purchase a ticket for $150, at the end it's not $275, right? They're trying to be more upfront with their pricing, and that's been a government thing. But also, anytime you buy a ticket, whether it's for an airline or a sporting event, a concert, you're always worried, should I have bought this ticket a month ago? Should I bought it a month later? If I buy this ticket, is it fraudulent, or am I going to actually get into the event that I want to get into? I think there's a lot of consumer concern, consumer worry when it comes to purchasing tickets online. Like, how much does this thing really cost? What is its real value? And why am I paying so much more?
So even if this bill itself is dead, if that concern is still there, and we know that it is with a lot of people, this will probably be revisited in one way, shape, or form moving forward.
Yeah, bills at the legislature usually get introduced long before they become law because they want to get that conversation started. And I think this is definitely something that will move the conversation.
All right. Thanks, Murph.
Thank you.